Buongiorno and benvenuti, this is Giuseppe from the ItalianCookingClass.com. Hello and welcome. Today is a day of spaghetti al pescatore, which is a seafood spaghetti. It's a lovely combination, and I'll just run through the ingredients. Of course, we've got spaghetti right here, some beautiful spaghetti. A good durum wheat spaghetti is what we want. Olive oil, beautiful fresh garlic, some parsley. I've got some fish fillet here, some really nice fish fillet, just boneless, some prawns, some calamari pieces, just little pieces, salt of course, not this much, tomato and some mussels. Now you don't have to have the tomato, you can make this just with white wine and a white combination of natural flavours without the tomato. I like the tomato. The only difference that you would do is do everything without adding the tomato at the stage that I add the tomato. So keep that in mind. Just about to cook the ingredients to make up the sauce, and then we'll go and do the spaghetti. The water's over there simmering, ready to go. So we'll turn this on. We'll add the oil, we'll get it up nice and hot. In the meantime, we'll go and add some salt to the pasta water. Recommended is about 7 grams per litre of water, but you ain't going to do that, and it's a litre of water per 100 grams of pasta. I've got about 200 grams of pasta there, so there's about 2 litres there, a little bit more. And it is 7 grams, but the best way to do it is just to add the amount that you like. Always add a little bit less so you can taste it, and then add some more if you need to, because you can't take more out unless you add more water, of course, to change the volume, though it's important to have the taste. So I've put that much in there, just a touch more. So I'll let that dissolve in there. Okay, good. What it's got to taste is it's just got to be a slight difference between the water when it has no salt and the water that has salt. It has a slight different tinge of flavour, and that's enough for the pasta when it's cooking to absorb that salt and bring out its own flavour of the pasta. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do here is we're actually going to add the calamari. That takes a little bit longer, and we can probably then follow through with the prawns. They just take a little bit longer to cook. That's why I put them in a little bit earlier, so that it gives them a bit more time. So the actual fish fillet takes the least amount of time to cook. So we'll add that at the end. We're going to add this mussels now in there as well. We'll give them a little bit of cook time. Add the salt, the garlic. We'll give that a little stir. Wonderful. And we'll add the fish fillet in there as well. Nice big fish fillet. We'll break that up because we can do that. Just a little bit more like that. Perfect. Oh, you can smell those beautiful ocean smells coming up. We'll add the wine now to that as well. You can see that's evaporating. As you can see nice and close, and things aren't cooked there, they're just slowly cooking through, they're par cooked, so with some of the prawns you can see that. We'll now add the tomato in there like that. We'll stir that through, we'll let it sit in there. And we'll put the lid on there, and we'll just let that cook through for a couple of minutes, and then that'll be ready to go. And we'll turn the heat down to halfway. So you can see it's just starting to simmer there nicely. We'll just put the lid on there. We'll just pop that down. Perfect. And now we'll go cook the pasta. You do have to stir the pasta in the first sort of 60 seconds that it's cooking, quite frequently, about every 15 to 10 seconds, specifically so that it doesn't stick together, because that's its crucial point in time. And being a good quality pasta is a durum wheat pasta, not releasing too much starch as it goes on, it won't stick if you stir it frequently in the first 60 seconds. But if you leave it to stir later, because most of the absorption process that the pasta does when it's cooking is in the first 60 seconds, it will stick if you don't stir it in that time. So you can see the sauce here, it's cooking away nicely. It's been about 3 minutes. We're just going to turn that off and just keep it nice and warm. We'll add a little bit of parsley to it, and we'll keep the rest of the parsley to go on top of the pasta itself when it's done. But this is a drop dead gorgeous, beautiful, quality recipe that has lots of flavour and goodness. So we'll just turn it off and we'll just keep the lid on it. Pasta's nearly ready, not quite ready, but what I'm going to do is I'll drain it from the pasta water into here, and I'm going to allow it to cook with the seafood sauce to actually allow the sauce to stick to the pasta and the pasta to cook some more. So by the time we serve it up, it's just the right texture with having a lot more flavour. So we'll put that in here like this. We choose not to use any of the pasta water that's in here because there's plenty of liquid in the seafood sauce already. Generally, if we were to have a normal sauce, when I say normal sauce, a sauce that doesn't have much liquid in it, we would add some water from the pasta itself. So there we go, we'll just pop that in there like that. We'll turn that up some. And we'll just let that cook a little bit more in there for a couple of minutes, allowing that sauce to amalgamate with the pasta and the pasta to cook some more because it's still nice and hot. And it is just slightly undercooked. It's not quite al dente. So when we serve it, the pasta will be al dente, it'll be nice and dry, and all the flavours will be right through it. Might add a little bit of oil al crudo. Some fresh olive oil there, it's just wonderful. If we look down here, you can see that a lot of that moisture has actually been absorbed by the pasta. So we're just about ready to serve it. I think we will. We'll turn that off, so we'll bring it over here. Now if you like more sauce, folks, there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. You just put more sauce in there, more tomato, whatever you like. And that's quite alright. It's actually perfect if you like it. The fact of the matter is though that as Italians, the pasta dish, the star of the show in a pasta dish is the pasta. So that's why we have this type of combination. Now this recipe is a main for one or an entree for two, and I've served it up as a main for one. This is the spaghetti al pescatore. We're just going to add some fresh parsley over the top of that. Going to add some olive oil of that, just to give it a nice little glitter, and also that beautiful olive oil flavour coming through. But it is fantastic. We'll just have a little taste of that. Oh, there's so much flavour in it, I can smell it and taste it without even tasting it. Can you believe it? Trust me, it's true. That is really nice. It has beautiful sweet seafood prawn flavours, the mussels, the calamari, the fish. The tomato is sweet, and the olive oil and the wine and the parsley. It's just, you can pick them all up in different parts of your mouth because they're all so well balanced that they all sort of come alive in your mouth, and as you're enjoying it and savouring it, all the different flavours come through. So this is a wonderful dish, folks. Have a go. You can enjoy it with your partner, a nice glass of red or white, whatever you like, or rosé. It's all fine because you like it, and that's quite okay. And it's just really quick, simple, and super healthy, folks. So spaghetti pescatore from Giuseppe, the Italian cooking class.com. Arrivederci e buon appetito.